Welcome back, everybody, to Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. You're listening to the Gazette Radio Hour, the radio digest version of the Santa Clarita Gazette and Free Classifieds, for all you need to know to be in the know. So, John.
You got it right. I'm very proud of you.
Amazing. You talk about Auburn, Alabama. You talk about USC, UCLA. You talk about Arizona, Arizona State, from my neck of the woods.
Fairleigh Dickinson and Eton College.
Who?
I don't know. I made that up.
It's rivalry time, and there's no bigger one than what's happening tonight in Santa Clarita, and that's Hart at the Canyon Cowboys. And we have on the line none other than the former head coach of the Cowboys and now the color analyst. No! Sorry, Chris. The former coach of the Cowboys, who is now the color analyst for SCV TV for the game of the week. Chris Varner, are you there?
Yes, I am, Doug. How's it going?
Great. This is John, who's with me. He'll harass you also.
I won't do that.
So, Chris, let's get right to it. First of all, you coached in, 4 of these big games?
4 of these, yeah, right. 4.
And what did you come away with? I remember the one. You probably don't even want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it, but since you brought it up, we at least get some clarification. We lost one with 0.5 seconds left.
Wow.
By a field goal. And then the following year, when your son was a senior, we lost by 2 points. Right. So I lost two of these by a grand total of 5 points.
Right.
And it wasn't until my 4th year in 2010 that we came away with the close win.
Right.
And that's probably why I walked away. So that's it. I got it. Time to get away from the table.
I'm out. Yeah, way to rub salt on the wound there, Dick. Jeez.
So, Coach, was it the most intense game of the year when you played these guys, or was it the same as playing Valencia or Saugus?
You know, it's Valencia has been the better team over the years in the league. And there's a certain rivalry there, but I think it's the historic aspect of the Canyon Heart which makes it so different. Valencia being a newer high school, Canyon Heart, the two oldest schools in the area, the longest rivalry, and whether one's on top or one's on the bottom, it's just anything can happen kind of feeling. It makes you really feel like you're a part of that tradition.
Right.
Has it been one of the more competitive rivalries?
I think so, yeah. No, absolutely. And again, you got to throw Valencia in that mix. So
yeah,
with those three. But however, again, it's the same as the Redskins versus Cowboys. You said USC, UCLA. It's just there's nothing like it because you have so many people that come to the game that otherwise won't see another high school game that season. They're going to come out for the Hart Canyon, right? No matter where it's at. Every year COC's filled up. Every year. Canyon's filled up, so
yeah, that's a good point.
There's so much to it.
Yeah, and just to lend that, tonight Fox Sports West is showing the game live, so that tells you right there.
Huge.
Yeah,
that's huge.
So, Chris, I want to go back for a week. I guess you weren't able to do the game, the Hart Valencia game. But
no. When Fox Sports steps in, we kind of have to take a back seat.
But I'm talking about last week's Valencia Hart game.
Right. Yeah. Valencia and Hart covered, or Fox covered that one.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yeah.
Were you surprised if Valencia? I was shocked if Valencia beat them.
I really wasn't. I've seen all these teams play several times, and Canyon, Hart, Valencia. There's very little difference between them. It really comes down to. I saw Canyon for 3 quarters beat Valencia in every aspect of the game. Fortunately, just couldn't nail the nail in the coffin there for that 4th quarter and let it slip away from him. So, Hart on paper is one of the best teams that you're going to find, but games aren't played on paper; they're played on grass, or in this case, artificial grass.
Yeah, exactly. They don't play on grass.
Yeah, look at Oregon Stanford last night.
You just never know.
Yeah.
Coach. Okay, do you think there's going to be a hangover effect in going into tonight's game?
You mean from last week?
Yeah, from Hart. I
think Hart should come out and maybe put in their place a little bit. I think and I don't know. I'm not over there, but I think what happens they were ranked in state. People were talking about them as this elite passing game, and they got shut down a little bit. And I think sometimes that's good for you. So this could be a blessing. If they go on and win CIF, they're going to look back and say that was the best thing that ever happened to us.
Right. Yeah, I've never understood it's a positive loss. Not a big fan of that. Yeah.
Neither am I. But if you don't have little sayings like that, you won't get through the season.
Yeah, that's true.
So what do you think? What do you think about tonight's game? What's your read?
Oh gosh, Hart has some of the best receivers I've ever seen, in just in terms of size, athletic ability. But Canyons, they've got some real rough, scrappy players, and they showed they could shut Valencia down, so there's no reason for me to believe they're not capable of shutting Hart down. But I think it's going to come down to a penalty or a turnover. That's going to be the big difference. It should not be a blowout on one side or the other. It should come down to who's got the ball last.
Yeah, that should be an exciting game.
Yep.
Are you going, Doug?
No, I'm going to watch it on TV.
Oh, of course.
Why be out there freezing when you can watch it on TV?
Freezing. Oh, my gosh. It's 87 degrees
Plus,
here.
you got to park at the top of Nadell and walk.
Oh, no.
But I don't want to discourage anybody from going. You need to go. It's great atmosphere. Great atmosphere. Chris, what games are you guys doing tonight?
We are doing Saugus West Ranch, which I know, of course, I would really like to be doing the Art Valencia because that's the game in town, but the Saugus West Ranch is for fourth place, possible playoff berth. So there is a lot riding on this one as well.
So real quick, Coach, tell everybody how many folks get in, or how many teams get in the playoffs?
I believe they're still working on it. It's been a while. Things have changed since I came out. They realigned it, but it still should be the 16 teams how they have done it.
Right.
The big thing with the Heart Valencia is that's going to be second or third, so it will be opposite. Third place will be in the same bracket as Valencia. Second place should be on the opposite end, and you don't want to play Valencia again with your Heart until the final.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
So third, even if Canyon ends up in third, they should get in.
Oh yeah, they're for sure. Yeah. No, this game is really it's just for placement. They're all in.
All right. So everybody, we've been talking to Chris Varner, the former head coach of Canyon High School, who's now a color analyst for SCV TV for the game of the week. They'll be doing the West Ranch Saugus game tonight. And Coach, we thank you so much for coming on.
Absolutely. Hey, maybe we'll have you back on after the game. We can talk about it a little bit.
My pleasure.
All right.
Thank you, Coach.
All right.
All right. We'll see you. Have a nice day.
Thanks, Coach. All right, you're listening to the Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John on Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220. Pro sports, pro football when we come back.
I want to talk a little college.
No, man. Okay,
Okay,
fine.
all right.
All right, we'll be right back.
Valencia